Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss about design strategies. Strategy of design. A good system design strategy is to organize the program modules in such a way that are easy to develop, are easy to maintain or manage. So there are two strategies. One is top down and another one is bottom up. Strategy means the organization of the module. Whether we are going to organize the modules in a top-down manner or bottom-up manner. So bottom-up design. So in a bottom-up design, when the individual parts of the systems are exist, when we have a individual parts of the system, when we know the individual parts of the system, so build the we can build the new module or higher level module by linking the individual parts. So until this process will be continue until we get a desired subsystem, especially uh, in object oriented programming languages. All object oriented programming languages use this design, use this manner, bottom up design. The reason is, in object oriented programming languages, first we have to identify the objects. So objects are individual parts of the system. In object oriented system, objects are individual parts of the system. So objects are identified first in object oriented system. By grouping the objects, it will be called as class. So bottom up approach means when we have individual parts of the system, so that we can get the system by linking or by combining the individual parts. So it means by combining the sub modules we can get the major modules. So this kind of approach, this kind of technique we call it as bottom up design. So all object oriented languages use this approach, bottom up design, because in object oriented, objects are identified first. And in another way also we can use, most of the time we use bottom up design when the existed system is when the existed system is there. So when we have existed system, when we have existed code, when we have existed parts already exist, system is already exist, we have some parts, we have some software modules, so we can combine it and we can get the major modules. So this kind of approach we call it as bottom up design. In this diagrammatic representation we can easily you can observe this is a purely a bottom of tree structures. In the lower level there are many modules. In the lower level there are 7 modules. In the level 1, 7 modules becomes 3 modules, then it becomes 2, at the top level it became 1. So this is bottom up approach. So all object oriented languages use this approach, bottom up design. And when there is an existed system, it is better to use bottom up approach, because we have existed code So only thing is we have to combine it, and we can by combining the existed code, uh, by combining the models, we can get the major models. So this is the bottom up approach. Top down is a very simple, all function oriented languages, I mean to say structure oriented programming languages like C, Fortran, COBOL, all these languages use a top down design. uh, Top down design means it's a very simple uh, top down design approach starts by identifying the major modules of the system and then decomposing them into their lower level modules and iterating until the desired level of detail is achieved. So in a top down design approach, decomposing the major module into submodules, and submodule also further divided into submodules until the desired level of detail is achieved. So it is called as a stepwise refinement. Stepwise refinement. So decomposing the major modules into submodules, further submodules are decomposed into submodules until the desired refinement is achieved. So this is stepwise refinement, starting from an abstract design. In each step, the design is refined to a more concrete level until we reach a level where no more refinement is needed and the design can be implemented directly. And in another situations also we can use top-down design when we have to design the software product from the scratch, when there is no existed system and we have to design the software product from the scratch. In such kind of situations, top-down design approach is very suitable, because we don't know anything, we don't have a existed system, and we don't have any code, existed code, and we have to build the software from the scratch. So we have to start with the abstract design, and we have to design in we have to start with an abstract design, and we have to decompose it into further modules until uh, it is an iteration. In each step, we have to refine the modules, and we have to decompose it into more submodules until uh, the desired level is achieved, or where no more refinement is needed. So this is called as a top-down design approach. Thank you.